Sup peeps, early YugaTech, Samsung recently unpacked its newest Z Fold and Z Flip 8 series globally. Today we'll be sharing our experience with the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 8 Ultra. The big question is, can this really be your daily driver? Let's all find out. The first thing I noticed is how thin and light this phone is. It measures just 8.9mm when folded and 4.1mm when unfolded, which is pretty impressive for a foldable this big. It also weighs only 215 grams. Among the foldables I've personally held and reviewed, this one's the lightest. And what makes this even more impressive is that Samsung still managed to fit a huge 5000 mAh battery inside. The back panel, frame, camera module, and hinge all have a matte finish. I really like this because it gives the phone a clean and premium look. Despite being thin and light, it still feels sturdy in the hand. The hinge also feels solid. Opening and closing the phone remains smooth and easy. For protection, the phone comes with an IP48 rating. This gives it protection against water splashes, but it's still not fully protected from fine dust and dirt. For buttons and ports, you get a dual speaker setup, a SIM tray on the upper portion, and a USB Type-C port at the bottom. The volume rocker and power button, which also works as the fingerprint scanner, are placed on the right side. Overall, I really like the design. It's thin, light, premium, and still feels like a proper flagship phone. Jumping over to the display. This is one of the things I really enjoyed about the Z Fold 8 Ultra. You get a 6.5-inch dynamic AMOLED display on the cover and an 8-inch foldable AMOLED display on the main screen. Swiping, tapping, and navigating around the phone all felt great. I didn't notice any major stutters or delays. I do a lot of reading on my phone, and scrolling through articles and social media felt very smooth. For watching videos, this phone is also a lot of fun. Colors look bright and lively, blacks are deep, and the thin bezels make the display feel more immersive. Using it outdoors is also not a problem. Samsung also did a great job with the crease. It's still there, of course, but it's much less noticeable compared to previous models. Even after folding and unfolding the phone several times, it didn't bother me that much. For audio, the dual speakers with Dolby Atmos support sound great. The speakers get loud, voices are clear, and the sound has good detail and bass. For security, you get both face unlock and fingerprint unlock. Both work well for me, although I noticed a very small delay when using the fingerprint scanner. It was only a split second, so it wasn't really a problem. Overall, the display and multimedia experience are excellent. Now, let's move on to the cameras. The Galaxy Z Fold 8 Ultra comes with a triple rear setup consisting of a 200-megapixel main camera, a 50-megapixel ultra-wide, and a 10-megapixel telephoto. For selfies, both the cover and main displays have a 10-megapixel front-facing camera. Starting with the main camera, the 200-megapixel sensor captures sharp, clear, detailed, and vibrant photos. The colors lean slightly toward the cooler side, which I personally like. The 50-megapixel ultra-wide is also a welcome upgrade. It gives you a wider view while keeping plenty of detail. The 10-megapixel telephoto also does a decent job. At 3x zoom, photos still have good detail. But once you push the zoom further, especially up to 30 times, you'll start to see some loss in quality. For video, the rear cameras can record up to 8K at 30 frames per second, while the front camera can go up to 4K at 60 frames per second. The footage looks clear and stable, and I was actually surprised by how little shake I noticed. This is me, we're walking and we're using the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 8 Ultra and we're shooting at 4K at 60 frames per second. So yeah. Moving over to performance. This is another area where the Z Fold 8 Ultra did really well. Under the hood, it is powered by the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 paired with 12GB of RAM and 256GB storage on our unit. After using it for several days, especially for productivity, everything felt smooth. Apps opened quickly, switching between them was easy, and even with several tabs running in the background, I didn't experience any delays or major hiccups. On Antutu, the phone scored over 2 million points, which is an impressive result. But How about gaming? For lighter titles like Mobile Legends, Call of Duty, and Pokemon Unite, the games ran smoothly. I didn't notice any major stutters or slowdowns whether I was playing with the phone folded or unfolded. For heavier games, I tried Genshin Impact and Wuthering Waves. Both performed well, even with the graphics settings turned all the way up. Playing on the bigger main display was also a lot of fun because you have more space to see what's happening. However, there is one thing worth mentioning: thermal performance. After using the phone for quite some time, it can get noticeably warm to the touch. I noticed this during heavy gaming, but I also felt some warmth while doing regular productivity tasks. This could be related to the phone's very thin body, powerful processor, or larger battery. But whatever the reason is, it's something worth keeping in mind. Moving on to software, the Galaxy Z Fold 8 Ultra runs Android 17 with One UI 9.0. The interface feels familiar, so if you're already a Samsung user, you'll feel right at home. There's also some useful improvements that make everyday use easier. Google Gemini has a bigger presence with better integration across the phone. You also get AI tools such as AI Eraser in the gallery and Audio Eraser, which can help remove unwanted sounds from videos. Multitasking is also one of the biggest strengths of this phone. The larger display gives you more room to use different apps at the same time, making it useful for both work and entertainment. And one thing I appreciate is that there's no unnecessary bloatware taking up the system. Samsung also provides regular software and security updates, which is good news if you plan to keep the phone for several years. Battery-wise, Samsung has made a clear improvement. The Z Fold 8 Ultra now has a 5000 mAh battery, up from the 4400 mAh battery on the previous model. During my time with the phone, I only had to charge it 3 times in 1 week. With regular use, it lasted me more than a day. In our video loop test, it lasted 26 hours and 32 minutes. When the battery gets low, the phone supports 45 watts wired charging and 20 watts wireless charging. It also supports power sharing through USB Type-C, so you can use the phone to charge another compatible device. For connectivity, you get 5G, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and NFC. Overall, the bigger battery and different charging options make the Z Fold 8 Ultra a reliable phone for everyday use. The Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 8 Ultra starts at 123,990 pesos for the 256GB variant with 12GB of RAM. And yes, that's definitely not a small amount of money for a smartphone. So, is the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 8 Ultra worth getting? After spending several days with it, I'd say this is one of Samsung's most complete foldables yet. The design is thin and light, the displays are bright and smooth, and the cameras are capable. Performance is also excellent. The phone can handle everyday tasks, multitasking, and even demanding games without any major problems. The bigger 5000 mAh battery is also a welcome upgrade, giving you more time before reaching for the charger. Of course, there are still a few things to consider. The biggest problem for most people will probably be the price. Starting at 123,990 pesos, the Z Fold 8 Ultra is definitely a premium purchase. But if money isn't your biggest concern and you want a foldable that can handle almost everything, this phone has a lot to offer. For me, what makes the Z Fold 8 Ultra special is that Samsung didn't just make a phone that folds. It made a foldable that can actually be useful in our everyday life. You get a normal smartphone when it's folded. Then when you need more space, simply unfold it and you have a much bigger display. That flexibility is what makes foldables exciting. If you're looking for a premium foldable and you have the budget for it, the Galaxy Z Fold 8 Ultra is definitely worth checking out. And there you have it. That's our full review of the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 8 Ultra. What do you think of Samsung's newest foldable? Would you spend more than 120,000 for a phone like this? We'd love to hear your thoughts down below. If you found this video helpful and informative, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with your friends and on your socials. Feel free to suggest any tech content you'd like to see here on our channel. And don't forget to follow us on our socials and visit YugaTech.com for the latest tech news and reviews. Again, this is Earl, and I'll see you guys in the next one.